but we're taking these and we're re-encoding them off.
Now, who are you?
Servers. I'm Adrian Pike. I'm the CTO of Tatango.com.
And you were just telling me what the cameras are going to be used for.
So we're doing Tatango TV. So basically the idea is we're going to be streaming the entire Tatango office 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So at any time you can go to tatango.tv and you can see exactly what we're doing.
What is Tatango? Because I didn't even know about you guys an hour ago. I was coming through here on a road trip.
Yep.
And I twittered, hey, I'm going to be near Bellingham or going out to Vancouver, and you guys said, come over.
Yeah, and I noticed a lot of other people were just twittering about it, saying, you should stop in, because really we're the only startup, I guess, in Bellingham right now on the internet. But so what we do is we do group communications.
Yeah.
So the idea is we've got text messaging. It's all on their mobile phone. So we've got text messaging, we've got voice messaging, we've got some other stuff coming out in the pipeline soon, more fancy, advanced stuff. But by and large, it's messages to a group through their mobile phone. So any kind of group. We've got fraternities using it. We've got sororities using it. We've got even things like we've got lots of businesses using it. So the whole idea is it makes it as easy as possible for you as a group leader to get a message out to your group. So now,
are you guys using it for emergency response or anything like that, or is it just more for fun?
We're not really focusing on emergency response because there's liability issues if things don't get out. But there are a lot of users and a lot of groups that do actually use it for that. So. They use it for, hey, everybody, or hey, Tom, your car's about to get towed, out in the fraternity. So, we've got all kinds of people using it, and it's pretty awesome to watch. We get 50 to 100 new groups show up every day, and Alex is in touch with them all the time.
Who's Alex?
I'm the guy filming you, film him.
Who are you?
I'm the community manager here.
Awesome. So, I love that you're turning video cameras on in the hallway, and you're going to make this like a reality TV experiment.
Yeah, Tatango TV. We've actually got.
Look at this. There's another guy over here.
Red Bull's on its way. They're going to sponsor us, or so the rumor goes. But
very cool.
we got all kinds of good stuff.
How did the company get started? Why did you guys start a company doing text messaging?
So Derek, our CEO, he's kind of over there hiding in the corner.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? We'll get to you later.
So he came up with the idea.
This guy's good. This guy should be CEO.
And so he was actually in a fraternity, and so he was realizing, we've got this problem where we've got to communicate with everybody, right? We try sending mass emails, that just plain doesn't work. You can't send an email out to everybody because, especially with college people, I don't check my email when I'm sitting in class, but I got my cell phone with me all day long, every day. So it originally started just to send a text message out to everybody. They all get the messages, and it's stuff like, hey, don't forget your dues today. Don't forget t-shirts. What size t-shirt do you want? So that was how it first started. And then he got a prototype built, and it was up and running. And then I came on a little while after that, and then we started, basically making it more advanced. We got some more features on, we started building it out for, a better scalable infrastructure behind there. So, we can push out on the bench. Each one of our messaging nodes can do about 10,000 messages per second. So we're built that we can saturate most carriers pretty quick and pretty easy. So,
What's the coolest story you've heard of a group or a company or a customer using Tatango?
I don't know, Alex, you got any off the top of your head?
One of the coolest stories?
Yeah.
The NOLA crime alerts is actually a real cool story. They're using it down in New Orleans as an emergency alert.
Mobile crime alerts?
Yeah, NOLA crime alerts.
Oh, NOLA crime alerts.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They had a lot of crime going on in their communities all over New Orleans, so they're using it to update people in the community if something's going on that everyone needs to know about. So it's been a real cool story.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are all very media hip here. I think this is the first company I've been to that I've been filmed by 3 different video cameras. Yeah.
It's going to be weird. One of the requirements, I think, is you got to have an iPhone to get hired.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't walk in the door if you don't have an iPhone.
No. So how are you guys funded, and how's business going?
So business is going great. We're funded primarily by the Bellingham Angel Group.
Okay.
They gave us a pretty sizable investment maybe 9 months ago now, maybe a little less.
So you're only a year old or so? Or?
We're only really about a year old.
Wow.
The idea's been kicking around probably about a year and a half maybe, but really up and running full steam a year. So what else we've got? So basically we've got 2 kind of models going on. We've got a subscription model, we've got a freemium model, and we've got ad supported.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of cool because we've got both in this kind of shaky times. There's ad budgets, they're really fluctuating all the time. So some months we get great revenue off of our ads, some months we don't. And we've also got the freemium, which is a more stable, we get X amount of dollars a month.
Yeah.
And they're both growing, you know, they're starting to grow geometrically.
Yeah.
So,
There's some nice customers walking through here. We won't tell you their names.
yeah, it's always pretty busy.
Fortune 100 retailer, you know.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We try.
And so that tells you that there might be an enterprise market in this, isn't there?
Yep.
Because companies with thousands of employees need to be kept in touch via SMS
Exactly.
as well.
Boeing, Microsoft, Apple, you know, they've got all kinds of alerts that need to get out to everybody.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a great service for it. And, you know, we've got a couple of enterprise customers that are actually using it for, you know, employee alerts.
Can you give me a short demo? You have
Sure.
any demo? Or? Cool. So.
Sure, here's more. Which is the best publicable, easy usable computer? Who wants to run the demo? We'll Andrew.
Get up, TweetDeck, man. It's a waste of time. We know about Twitter addiction.
So you want me to just take them through the side? Okay.
No. I have 5 screens at home, man. I have friend feed on one, Twitter on one. Oh, yeah. And what else? I got a secret news tool going on one. Got tech meme going on one. Let's see, you got TechCrunch on the homepage there.
Yeah,
That's cool.
TechCrunch on the homepage. So this is my account here. This is where I can pretty much manage everything. So overview of the account here. This displays a feed. It's like right there.
Yeah.
Displays a feed of everyone joining my group, everyone leaving my group, how they joined.
By the way, who are you?
Andrew Dumont. I'm the VP of Marketing and Business Development at Tatango.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so there's a feed. You can go here and send a message, either text message or voice message. If I wanted to send a text message, we'll check that out.
You want me to join your group first?
I got some people in my group. It's okay.
We believe it works.
Yeah. So type your message here.
And how many people can you have in a group?
There's no limit to the number of people that you can have in a group.
Okay.
So, but everyone has to opt into your group, whether that be through email invite, through their mobile phone, by texting a certain number. Everyone joins your group, so it's a completely opt-in service.
Very cool.
So,
And can I add a bunch of people at one time off of maybe an Excel spreadsheet or something like that?
you have to you can do that from your email contacts. So if you have a list of email contacts, you can easily just export them into your list and then send them out an invite. So,
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So you just send a message from here. We have the same thing for a voice message. So you click call me, it calls your cell phone. You can also trigger this from your cell phone as well. So it calls you, you record your message, and then it just sends that voice call out to all your contacts.
Well, that's cool. Can I put a widget on my blog or on my website so that people can sign up for my group or something like
Yeah,
that?
and the cool thing about our widget actually is we have an RSS reader. So if you have a blog, you can link it up to your blog, and then it can send out every single post that you post via text message to all your subscribers. So
very cool.
That's kind of a cool thing.
Does any of this cost me any money, or are you guys totally ad supported, or am I paying per message or anything like that?
Yeah, it's completely ad supported. So there's a 30-40 character advertisement at the very bottom, and that subsidizes the cost of the messaging. So we do have a premium service available as well, but you can remove the ads and for a small fee per month. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Well, really neat service. So
Yeah.
Thanks. So who are you?
No, don't you mean that? Let's show them how to create a flash widget.
Yeah. So here's the widget that you were talking about. So you can pick whatever color so it matches your blog. Switch that up. You can type your own custom message here, generate your code, and then it pops up down here. Copy and paste that into your blog.
That's really cool. Now, I was just on Twitter, and we're going over to Vancouver over the border,
Right.
and Twitter has a thing where you can SMS the Washington State Department of Transportation.
Oh, really?
And it tells you what the waiting time is going through the border.
wow. That'd be great.
And I was wondering if you could start building apps like that for SMS using your service, where I could start, adding features like that to my SMS number so that people could SMS me and I could answer them back and do
We do
something.
have an API, so it'd be pretty easy to build something within our API to do something like that.
Interesting.
Or if you just created an RSS feed, then.
Yeah, you did your weather alerts.
Yeah, I wrote a really small example using the API, using the aviation weather. I'm not a pilot, but I have some friends that are pilots.
Yeah.
They have a really compact format for aviation weather. So I wrote a thing, type in METAR, I think is the format,
Yep.
and the airport code, and it sends you back the format, and they have all the weather. That's what the format's already within 140 characters. So.
Oh, that's really cool.
And then I just scraped that off of some weather site.
Very cool.
For that.
That's
Hey,
cool.
This is a cool thing that you might want to check out actually.
Yeah.
We just came out with this. So this is called social sharing. So when I send a message to my group, what I can do is post it to my group profile. So when I send this message, it goes out to all my group members.
Yeah.
And then it pops up with a link to my group profile here. So I can click that link. So here's this public message that I send. I mean, kind of like Twitter as far as, looks styles wise.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can share this message on all your social networks, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and it links back to your group's profile here. So if you check this out, I got my avatar here. Pops up, expands, and it shows a feed of all my past messages.
And you got voice messages.
Voice message right there.
Are you
all
gonna
my
do
text
video messages at all, or just?
We've got something in the works. Can't really talk about it, but
Okay.
it's going to be in the next couple months. So
So are you gonna compete with Twitter at some point? It looks like you're headed toward a piece of Twitter at least. Yeah.
that's no, we aren't really competing towards Twitter. We're kind of in a different area, but
Well, this is pretty cool.
yeah,
That's
it's
a
pretty
really
cool
neat
stuff.
idea.
Yeah.
I can see why my Twitter lit up and said everybody was like, "Good, gotta
Yeah.
drop in," and so thanks.
It's always open,
I'm
so.
glad I came by. And where do you find more information about it? Tatango.
Tatango.com.
Tatango.com. So
Perfect.
thank you very much.